Hey guys, this is AI Everything, and today we're looking at the Dyson DC50 Allergy, and we're going to ask ourselves, is it good and or is it worth it? It comes with a carbon fiber soft dusting brush, and it comes with a mattress tool, and I believe that is why they are calling this the Allergy. I say that because really what we're dealing with is a compact DC50 ball variety vacuum, which has already been in their inventory, and then there's some attachments. So the two that they single out on the box are right here. This is the mattress tool, and you can get this on Amazon for $30. So if you already have a Dyson upright vacuum, then chances are pretty good you can buy the mattress tool from Amazon and use it. That's 30 bucks. Now right here, I could not find this on Amazon, and this is the carbon fiber dusting brush. What's it called again? The carbon fiber soft dusting brush. So what Dyson does sometimes is they will only put an attachment packaged with an entire vacuum, and if you want that attachment, it's going to be one of the easier ways to get it, is to go buy yourself the whole vacuum. They do that from time to time. Sometimes it's annoying, sometimes I don't care, because sometimes it's the vacuum that I want anyway. Now in this case, I don't know that I would say the DC50 is the vacuum that I want anyway. Remember, we're going to ask, is this good and or is this worth it? It also comes with a combination tool. It can be a brush when you want it to be a brush, or it can be a nozzle when you want it to be a nozzle. And then we have whatever this is. I've been using the vacuum for almost a month and have not used that once. All right, so let me get these attachments out of the way. I'm going to tell you some pros about the vacuum first, because this is a $400 to $450 vacuum. So let's talk about the pros. Okay, first of all, it's pretty compact. Okay, Dyson actually refers to this as a compact ball vacuum. Now the idea is maybe you want a full-size vacuum with full-size vacuuming power, but you want it to not take up much space. So you could actually put this in your closet and actually get it underneath your clothing. So let's say your clothing is hanging in the closet. That handle goes down, well, where it's at now, and it'll be in your closet just fine. As you can see, it is not even as tall as a standard kitchen table chair. Now, watch this. Now it is as tall as a standard kitchen table chair. So that's pro one. It is a compact vacuum. Pro 2 is once you start steering it, it moves pretty easily. I would say it is an easily maneuverable vacuum cleaner, especially for one of the full-size variety. Now I'm going to be honest with you, 100% honest with you, because that's what I do with these reviews. That's probably the only two pros that I have for it. It's compact and it maneuvers easily. So let's get to all of the other aspects of this vacuum. First of all, it's expensive any way you cut it. It is a $400 to $450 vacuum. I already gave away a surprise I was going to have in the video at the end of the video. Picture framing. All right, so it's a ball vacuum. I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm not a big fan of the Dyson ball vacuums for a lot of reasons, one of which they are fiddly. So let's say you want to move this across the room. Sometimes, it didn't do it very easily there, but it normally does. Sometimes it'll pop down on you when you don't want it to. So you're like, all right, I'm just going to push it pop down. But then the brush is rolling on the carpet, and it's making all those noises, and it's got the resistance. Another thing is, did you hear it click? All right, listen. See, it clicked. You'd think it's done, right? It's not done. All right, you can't just, like, it feels upright right now, and I heard it click, but I've learned over the past month that it's not going to stay up. What you have to do is, I don't know if I'd say it's an extra click. It's hard to explain. Watch. Okay, it clicked, but it's going to fall. There. It's not an extra click so much as, I don't know. It's hard to explain, okay? Let's try to show it again. So you stand it up, click, but it's going to fall. And it's not like it's a second click, it's just like a furthered click. See, click, and then it's like a softer kind of extra click. It takes a lot of getting used to. I've had this thing fall on me probably 50 times. Like, it falls on me a lot. The other thing is, what they tried to do, and I don't know if I would say Dyson's trying to be clever or what the thinking is behind it, but there's no traditional release system on this. It's not like you step somewhere on the vacuum to get it to release. It releases when you push it a certain way. And to get it to do that, somehow or another, it just ends up not balancing very well. Okay? So you got your ball, you got your little wheels down here, you got your vacuum head, but it's not super stable. This thing has fallen over quite a lot. So to make this video not be too long, let me go ahead and get to the point about what it is I don't like about the vacuum. First of all, and I have no problem spending a lot of money on Dysons. This is a $500 Dyson over here. And if you want my short answer, I kind of think it's worth it. It has some drawbacks. It almost has some deal breakers. But this thing right here is almost worth $500. This, to me, is not worth $400. I mean, that's just what it is. I'm not anti-Dyson. I'm not pro-Dyson. I'm not biased. I'm just saying I don't really think that the DC50 in any of its variations is worth $400 or even $450 when you pay full price. So let's get into some of the reasons why. Sorry, I have no camera person, and the video I'm trying to make, a tripod's not really conducive to it. Now, one of the cool things about any Dyson you buy is the dust bin usually comes off pretty easily, and that's pretty easy. But the thing is, that canister is pretty small. I'm going to show you another Dyson I have in the house right now, and I'm going to show you just how small. So the dirt canister is pretty small. The vacuum's pretty fiddly. It falls over a lot. Now, one of the other things is, check this out. See this Dyson over here? This is a portable Dyson, right? As a battery-operated handheld. But check this out. Look at the cleaning bar on this Dyson. Yeah, it's dirty, but check this out. This is the DC59 motor head, by the way. You can still buy this at Target, but it's not always easy to find. This, hold on, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by the plastic housing around the bars, all right? These bars are almost the same size. The plastic housing on the ball vacuum is bigger, but the actual bar size almost the same size. And the reason I'm bringing that up is this portable Dyson, in my opinion, from what my experience has shown me, is about as powerful as that Dyson, and that's kind of a problem. And I'll show you why in a minute. I'll get there. But that $500 portable Dyson, in a lot of ways, is as powerful as this $400 to $450 full-size Dyson. That's kind of a problem. I don't want to pay $400 for a vacuum that doesn't really feel any more powerful than the portable. Sorry, I'm looking for my decibel meter because I'm going to fire this up real quick and I'm going to show you how loud this is. All right, we have a decibel meter. I have the air conditioner on right now and I'm talking, so let me be quiet. All right, it's about 43, 44, 45 decibels with the air conditioner on. All right, so let's turn the Dyson on. Oh, by the way, one thing that's kind of cool is this gray button over here will turn off the brush. So let's say you want to use this on your hardwood floor or in your kitchen or whatever. You want to turn the brush off, you can do that. So that's pretty cool. Or let's say you have a little area rug and you don't want this thing to suck your area rug up. Again, gray button turns off the brush. So let's turn this on. So it's about 85 to 90 decibels depending on where you have the decibel meter. And like I said, this thing falls over a lot. I know that's not super scientific. Let me turn it back on. So when you move the decibel meter, you know, back here, not up against the thing, it's in the 70s. It's not too bad. I don't know how useful that's going to be to you. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think it's very loud. Like, I don't think it's going to scare your dog. I've heard much louder vacuums than this. So let's vacuum with it a little bit. But like I said, it's not that powerful in my opinion. You know what? You know what? Let's try to get around the table. I mean, why not? Let's try to get around the table. Oh. Okay, so first of all, it did run out of cord. It did run out of cord on its own. And it fell over on its own, okay? I did not make it fall over just now. I really did try to stand it up. The thing is, you have to be very particular to make it stay. And this is not the only ball Dyson I've had that trouble with, all right? I've run out of cord, okay? I can't get around my table. Why do I bring that up? Well, I've told you repeatedly that this is a $400 to $450 vacuum cleaner. So, and I also told you that I've bought Dysons before. I like Dysons. So this is my DC33 that I've been using for the last 2.5 years. A trusty old DC33. It is not a ball Dyson, but it has a nice big canister, and it also has, are you ready for this? Oh look, I can roll it without it falling down because it's not a fiddly ball. But it also has a much longer power cord. Now, it's stuck on something. I have to go and stick it. All right, so the thing is, this is not a ball Dyson, but this is a $300 Dyson, even if you pay close to full price. I'm not sure what the top price on this is. I think the top price might be $300, but I got this on sale for $230. This is a very popular Dyson, as a matter of fact. You may not know this, because when you think of Dysons, a lot of people think of the ball Dyson. Please excuse the island. It's funny about this house. This is not an old house, but for some reason it thinks it is. All right, so a lot of times people think of the ball Dyson when they think of Dyson, but this right here, if I remember correctly, was the #1 selling Dyson last year in 2014. All right, so this Dyson that I paid $230 for does not fall over. It's not fiddly. It is very powerful. It has a giant dirt canister on it, and it has a long power cord. So what I am used to, here, let's go back here real quick. What I am used to is I plug my vacuum into the hallway, and then I can vacuum my entire hallway. I can vacuum bedrooms, vacuum hallway, vacuum living room. I have a very efficient house. It's not very small. It's not very big. It's efficient. It's a mid-sized house, but the way it's laid out, it's pretty efficient. So I can normally do almost the entire house from one outlet. And if you read reviews for the DC33 on Amazon, one of the things that you're going to read is about this great power cord. Now check this out. You can't just push on this. I'm actually trying. Oh, it did it. Prove me wrong. I was going to say, you can't just push on this and get it to pop down. You got to put your foot here, and there's even a groove on either side, left or right. There's a groove to do it. You put your foot there, and then you bend back. All right? So I go around the table, all the way to the wall. I can go completely around the table. Literally, this vacuum runs circles around that vacuum. So with my big old long power cord, I can go around the table. Obviously, I would have to come back this way a little bit. I know this is an awkward demonstration, but I'm trying to prove a point. I can do 80% of my house from one electrical outlet with the long power cord on my DC33. Now, this, one of the reasons why I say that this is worth $500, now keep in mind, you can get Dysons on sale. Let me make that clear to you. You can get Dysons on sale fairly easily. Even this one. This is normally a $450 Dyson. I got this at Target. I thought I was going to fall over. I got this at Target for $300 some odd. I got it for more than $100 off. Don't pay full price for a Dyson. Wait. All right? Try to wait until you can catch one on sale. All right, this right here, I didn't pay $500 for this. This was around $4. And really, I think this costs more than $5 brand new. I forget, but because this is battery operated, this thing right here. And dude, this thing is awesome. Sorry for saying dude. I get excited about my Dysons. So check this out. And you can see this is a handheld. You can see it just made a carpet trail on here. It's very powerful. This is the DC50 Motorhead. So this can do the entire house because there's no power cord. This over here can do 80 to 90% of the house because it has a long power cord, but this guy right here can't even make it around the table. All right? I really did get stuck. Like prematurely, like I didn't think it. I know it's not long, but yeah. Anyway, oh, and then also the, okay, because this is so small or whatever, the hose situation, I don't really like the hose situation on this. This is super fiddly too. The attachment hose. All right, it's going to be hard to give a demonstration of it, but look, I can't even get it pushed back in now. This handle is awful. Like, there's really not much good I like about the DC50. It maneuvers very well. Once you're driving it, it does drive like a Cadillac, like an old school Cadillac. I almost put my foot on it. All right, like it's got the ball, it steers really well, it's very agile. That's good, okay? Because this over here, this is not as agile. I have arthritis and a bad back. So this right here is actually pretty heavy. You know, it's not a ball, it's not small. It's pretty heavy. This right here, it took me like 2 months to learn how to use the DC33 without putting too much stress on my joints and my back. Just gonna be honest with you, I'm one of those people that's kind of young, but I'm also kind of like an old person in a lot of ways. And I don't know, given, you know, the colors and the clear plastic and all, if you're gonna be able to tell, but the dirt canister is so much smaller on the DC50. So here's the bottom line. Is it worth it? I'm going to tell you, I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. I'm just being honest, all right? Look, I think this $500 handheld over here, I wouldn't pay $5. I'd catch it on sale for $4 or $380 or whatever you can get on sale for. I wouldn't pay $5 for it. But I mean, if I had to pay full price, like in a world where Dysons don't go on sale, it's still worth $5. All right? I'm a bargain hunter. I'm not going to pay $5 because I'm going to find it on sale, or I might even buy it used. But that's worth $5, the DC50 Motorhead. This right here is worth the $230 I paid for it. It's worth $300 for the DC33. Sorry, the autofocus on my camera is not the best, but it's overall a good camera. But yeah, and can I do that with one hand? Can I do it with my knee? Yeah, all right. So we got that back on. DC33, love it. DC33 is a great vacuum. And then you got the DC50 over here, and I'm sorry. I just don't think the DC50 is worth it. But I'm going to tell you what right now. Let's talk about this little allergy brush real quick for just a second. First of all, you can get the mattress tool, $30 on Amazon. This I did not see on Amazon, and I didn't check Dyson's site to see if you can buy just this. Maybe you can. I will say this is a very soft brush. All right, it's a very soft brush. So like, let's say you have a coffee table, like a glass coffee table or something, and it's got dust on it and you want to get it off. I think this would do a good job. I really do. And I think it probably wouldn't scratch your table, and that's going to be a selling point. But I don't know if I'd buy the whole vacuum for it because I'm just not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of the DC50. You know, I like Dyson, so if anybody from Dyson is watching this video, guys, I love you. I've had a DC35, a DC44, a DC33, a DC59. Didn't like the DC44 a whole lot, all right? But I've had multiple of your products, and I like them. I don't like the DC50, I'm sorry. I don't like the small ball Dyson vacuums. I really don't. Now, I haven't used a large ball Dyson vacuum, and maybe those will address some of my complaints. Maybe they're more powerful, maybe they have longer power cords. But the DC50, to me, in my mind, it's not worth it. I would almost say it's not good, and I feel bad for saying that about a Dyson. I really do. It pains me to say it's not good, but it's not very powerful. It's kind of on par with a handheld over here. All right? Now, maybe you can say that's really good about the handheld, but a full-size $400 vacuum, you should not have any question in your mind whether or not it's powerful. Okay? You just should not. Whereas this over here, the DC33, again, is $300. I got it for $230. This right here is powerful. It's very powerful. It's very reliable. It's been a great vacuum. So I know this is kind of a strange format for a review. I really know it is. And if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you guys know I don't necessarily do things the same as everybody else. I just want to get my points across. And my point is, the cord is too short. It's not powerful enough. It's too fiddly. It falls over too much. The attachment hose is a pain in the neck to use and put back. It literally only has two good things about it, in my opinion. It steers really well, and when you collapse this handle, it doesn't take up a lot of space. But honestly, this is the vacuum that your well-meaning relative gets you for like your wedding registry, right? Like, because I've seen this on sale. I've seen the DC50 go on sale a lot. And I know they sell it at Costco, and they might have it at Sam's Club. So somebody well-meaning in your family gets you the DC50 on your wedding registry. But here's what you do. You take that back, okay? You get the store credit, and you get yourself a DC59 Motorhead, all right? That's what you want to do. Or if you see, now here's the problem. The two vacuums I'm recommending, it seems that Dyson is phasing out. They don't even have these two on their website anymore. But hopefully that can change. I've noticed that Dyson does things with their lineup from time to time where things seem to disappear and then they come back. I mean, they still have the DC35, if I remember correctly, on their website today in May 2015. So you can find all of these on Amazon, though. They're all on Amazon. So again, I guess get the cash for it if you can't get store credit, and then use the cash to buy an Amazon card, and then get you a DC59. Now again, Target has the DC59 Motorhead right now. That's where I actually got it. I got these two from Target, and I got that one from Best Buy. And the reason why I tell you these things, I talk to you about the retailers, whether it's Target or it's Best Buy or it's Amazon or Walmart even. The reason why I tell you about these things is, you know, sometimes you can't find the product. And I'm here to tell you, is a product good? Is it worth it? And where to find it. And there you go. That's how I feel. The DC50, not super bueno, not a fan. DC59 Motorhead. There's different versions of the DC59. This is the Motorhead. This is the super expensive one. DC59 Motorhead, super bueno. I like that. DC33, great vacuum. Great vacuum, solid value. This has been AI Everything, and hopefully this video helps you guys out. I love your support. I love you guys watching my videos. I love the subscriptions, the liking, all of it. You guys have really made running this channel be very fun, and I love it. So thank you. And hopefully this helped you guys out. And y'all have a good day, or good morning, or good evening, or good night, or whatever time of day it is for you. Have a good one. Thank you.